What's going on, guys? It's Skate, and I'm bringing you a little bit of domination gameplay here on Mission. Today I am going to be using the Type 95 with the dual FMG 9 secondary, and as you can tell, it's obviously going to be the most hated class. I know. Everybody hates this class, everything about it's OP, but right here, we are just going for a win. That's what we're trying to do. It's just me and one friend. Actually two friends this game, and we had already lost this team the previous game before this, so we wanted to guarantee a win, so it was time to put the try-hard classes on. And in all reality, I'm not going to be talking about the gameplay a whole lot. I got a little bit of information for you guys that I'm hoping will be correct. I got two different alleged leaks of the newest map packs. The first one is coming to you. I will link both of them in the description, by the way, where I got them from. The first one is coming from Kotaku, who is reporting that the maps will be called Morningwood, Concrete, Park, Italy, and Overwatch. And yes, you heard that correctly. I did say Morningwood. I am not sure why they would call a map this, and that is one reason why I'm kind of skeptical. Is most of the time, and that was completely stupid. Here I had just unlocked the Akimbo FMG 9, so I was just playing with them a little bit, seeing what they would do right there, and it kind of cost me. But anyways, back to what I was saying. It makes me a little skeptical that they would be allegedly calling one of these maps Morningwood. I mean, I don't think it's not something they would do. Watch this poor guy right here. But in all reality, they tend to plan their map names a little better than that. I would be surprised if they continued to call it that. It doesn't seem like a name of a map that Infinity Ward would be putting out. So in all reality, there's not a whole lot of information on any of these. The only thing I can say is that there was a previous map called Overwatch in Modern Warfare 2. So there is the possibility that it is a remake. I'm not positive that it is, but there is that possibility is there that is their remake map in this package, and they're going to do a few remakes here and there just to allow us to play some of the old good maps. Now, the other rumor that I've heard about alleged maps coming out for the will be released March 1st, and of course for you out there, the ones that have Elite, the Premium Edition, you're going to be getting them one map at a time each month, and from what I've seen on Elite's website, is it's saying they're going to start that early 2012. So at the earliest, it's looking like it's going to be January as you're going to get your first map. Where I've got this other little possible leak from is they're calling it the Nostalgic Pack, and where it's coming from is the first person I saw it came from FreeStyleReplay, and you can see him on YouTube. I linked his channel down below, but there's a few things that I find kind of interesting in this one. The maps included in, at least what this one is saying, is Terminal, Favela, Crossfire, and Shipment. So as you can see, that would be all four would be complete remakes, which I would find kind of hard to believe. That's one reason why I don't think this is entirely correct, is I highly doubt they would do 4 remakes, simply because to me I don't want to say it would be lazy of them, because that's not the right word, but I think people would, if people are growing tired of maps, they don't want to play old maps, all old maps. I mean, 1 or 2 is fine, but to sit here and have people play on 4 remakes and just reskins of the old maps that we've already played, I doubt people are going to like that. I mean, a few people will, but they'll get old of them pretty quick, and I find it hard to believe that Infinity Ward would do anything like that. So the first thing is, where the video starts and it shows the little map pack design, like title page, that actually looks relatively legit. That looks like something that Activision would come out with. As much as I can tell, it looks realistic. I mean, I couldn't find any really hard Photoshop lines or anything obvious that was just photoshopped in there and not correct. I mean, even down to the trademarking at the bottom. So that looks pretty legit. The pictures that are shown after that, showing the actual like map loading screens, those are something that I think make it a little less realistic. And I'm not sure if this was just something that the YouTube commentator went ahead and put out there just to show you and fill the screen a little bit, but those are not typical of an Infinity Ward type design. They have a lot of glow to them. It definitely looks edited and photoshopped in there, like they were just thrown together. My guess is it probably was, if this is realistic, they just took what they could find based off the old renders and went ahead and threw them in here. The other reason why I'm somewhat skeptical of this release is simply because of the fact that it's saying March 1st of 2012, and just going off Elite's website saying that the premium members would be getting the first map early 2012. If we went the earliest, as in January 1st, that means we'd get a map January, February, March, and then we would still have one map to go in order to get to this 4. So maybe they plan on coming out with one in December, but right now their website is saying it's going to be early in the year, at the first of the year, so I don't know if they'll be able to push one out early or not. There's a possibility there, but that's another reason I'm a little skeptical. And the only other thing that I noticed on these, which makes me somewhat believe them, is the fact that if you look at the shipment render on FreeStyleReplay's thing, it doesn't look like a COD 4 render. It looks like it's been reskinned a little bit. It looks a little cleaner. It's definitely different than what I was used to looking at the COD 4 stuff. I mean, it doesn't look like something that came from that game, so I'm assuming this is something new. That is one thing that makes it a little more believable, is because this doesn't look like COD 4 in this. It doesn't look like the load screen. It looks completely different. Though I do notice on that sheet, though, if you look at it, it does have a cut line, like it was rendered, but then it's not laid out onto the screen exactly correctly. It's a little offset. Again, I'm assuming this is just the YouTubers throwing this stuff on there to give you kind of an idea of what the map was, and they're using old map images and things along that line, and it just didn't quite line up correctly. That's my guess, but again, this is all just speculation, guys, so it could be completely off base. I'm not sure, but I wanted to get this out to you guys and let you get a little taste of what might be to come, hopefully here in the future. I'm definitely ready for some new maps. I'm enjoying the maps as they are now, but it'll be fun to get some new ones. Pay attention there, Mike. So the next thing I wanted to bring up is another commentator that has pointed this out as well, and that was Tmartn. He pointed it out. This was not me finding this. I have seen his video. I actually saw the one from FreeStyleReplay before I saw Tmartn's, but I got to give him some credit too. He pointed out a lot of things. I brought a few of them up again here, but he brought up quite a few and pointed out some stuff. And I just wanted to give him a little shout out too. So as you can see here, guys, we won pretty handedly. I was able to go 34 and 13. So that's the end of this video, guys. Go ahead and let me know in the comments section what you guys think, what maps you'd like to see, which ones you wouldn't, and if you have any other things that you might want to point out, and let everybody know why you think it's either real or not, either one of them. Just go ahead and put them out there. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.